Hi, and welcome to the Country Club Podcast,
Oh,
episode 38. I'm Will.
I don't
yes.
know. I'm
It
Jake.
is 38. I'm Andrew.
I'm Kate.
And welcome to the Call of Duty Podcast.
We're gonna try to make it not COD, but like
Call of
it's
Duty
kind of-
Anyway,
Podcast, part
Talk about COD
37.
right away.
You know what? What's up, Kate?
No, just Will wanted to.
I
wanted to talk about Damascusing.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Will's agreed to do it. I've been slowly doing it. We just don't talk about it because
I'm gonna
like a big thing.
I'm gonna
Will's
make
gonna
it
keep
my.
Will, you gotta go through after this podcast or at break. You have to go through COD and figure out what guns you're at, and then by next week's podcast, we got to get an update of where you're at.
I'm going hard. I want that done. I'm gonna try to get it so fucking fast. Like
I am gonna say though, you are doing. I know. I'm just saying this to reiterate on the podcast, but you're doing it the cheaper way, which is understandable.
I'm gonna go to no. Okay.
You're gonna do all of the guns at one point. Yes. But you're doing the default ones to get Damascus, and then go back and then just gold the rest, so you just Damascus them.
Okay. First,
Whereas
it's not because it's.
I'm saving a default. I'm having Christian tell me what guns to do, and he's saving a default gun at the very end, so I have to finish every other one and then a default gun to get platinum.
See, I can't. I will probably end up just finishing. I don't know. I like the idea of once I get like base Damascus doing a victory lap, and then golding all the guns that I don't have golded yet.
See, I feel like you're gonna hit a point. You're like, I already have Damascus. Why does it fucking matter? And that's why. That's what happened to me.
It is also not. I'm not 100% just going for Damascus. I like the idea of being able to use any gun from Modern Warfare in Warzone. Like I could just pick a gun and have a loadout ready. I think.
like having all your. Are you saving all your loadouts after you're done golding them?
That is what started this. Where I was like, because I was playing. Well, it started after I golded the new pistol. And then I was like, okay, that was kind of fun. Maybe I do kind of want to go for Damascus. Because, like, I'm like on 8th there, I guess. I've got, like, 12 guns golded. So, like, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to just do it, and it'll be good. So I did the kilo, and then I went, oh, I can make a Warzone loadout for every gun. And that'd be pretty fun. So, yeah.
Fair enough. That's fair. Honestly, it's valid argument of being able to just go, fuck it. I want to run the P90 because why not?
Yeah, exactly. Or like, hey, I'm gonna just run the Raytech today, or Rytech.
Rytech.
Just gonna run that.
Bro, Rytech's a funny time, you know. You were saying that you don't want to do the FR556, also known as the FAMAS, known as the one AR that's 3-round burst.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow, probably. I'm almost done with the FAL.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it came to that gun, pretty sure it took me a day and a half to do, and most of it was just leveling the gun. It's really not that bad.
If
you figure out the attachments on it, once you level, like I originally started doing this gold grind where I wouldn't use my double XP like weapon tokens because I would just try to work as I leveled it, trying to fill in each thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'd be like, before I unlock the next one, I gotta finish headshots, then I gotta go for like hip fires, then I gotta go for all that shit. And usually the like last bottom row, I'd like get bored and I would just grind out the gun, then I would just finish them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just pop a double XP token, grind the gun out, make the god loadout, and then just fucking go with it, it's really not that big of a deal.
So right now I have a pretty good system. It works pretty good with the kilo, and it's working pretty good with the FAL, where I basically like I go for hip fires first, so I don't have to worry about ADSing, and then after that I build the god load, like build, and then go straight for long shots and just let everything else kind of funnel.
Yeah, like it's like you never truly focus on the overall kills of the gun because that's just kind of playing the game, or like headshots kind of just naturally happen as you shoot. But like it is like focusing the long shots, mountain kills, stuff like that. Yeah. Andrew, did you ever get that obsidian on your M4? I think was it? That was a while ago, wasn't it? Am I just
I got that pretty quick.
Okay.
I got that
like
last year this time.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot if you got it or not. I'm not. I'm torn. I just forgot.
Because we were playing multiplayer every night. I golded it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for obsidian.
Fair enough.
And then I did.
Valid.
I think
And I was like, I don't want to touch this game ever again.
Yeah.
It's
And then it went to shit.
It's bad right now with those new fucking pistols. It's not as like it's partly bad because I'm using a single fire gun when everyone else is like just
though.
it's good, but it on like a bunch of maps. See, it's in this weird spot where it does
That's all it
enough
is.
damage
Yeah.
to it beats in like if I fight an AR in medium range, I'll win every time. But if I fight another marksman rifle or sniper at mid range, it's like a 50-50 shot. And then if I fight anything close range, I'm fucked. Other than the hipfire beast, which it is a hipfire beast, but
Yeah, you literally just hold your mouse and then you fire for a minute and a half.
No. He's
the
talking about the
FAL.
FAL. He's talking about the FAL and how it's like hell to fight close matches against those guns.
well, because yeah, you just get annihilated.
Yeah.
I
Or
basically
you just have them and have amped, and then you're fine.
well, I know, but I have the Joker because my plan
This
is
is the Joker, baby.
I am. My plan is I'm trying to get all the stuff that's gonna make me mad done first when I'm eager to get this done. So I'm doing all the assault rifles because I honestly think those are the most annoying to gold because they just have
Really?
yes, I hate
so easy.
No, they're easy, but they take so fucking long because
It is. The numbers are really high.
Yeah.
For how many kills you need, how many long shots you need.
It's not hard. It's just so fucking long. It just takes so much time.
I'm excited to watch you gold the riot shield.
Oh, I'm gonna do that in
Because
like a day.
you said you're doing that one soon.
I think I'm gonna do
I
it
don't
after
know.
I'm
I
done
don't
with the
even. I
assault
don't even know what you
rifles.
need. I think I have it already, like partially done, because of just running it when I run my when I was really big into the throwing knives. Remember that?
Yeah.
I would just every shipment game I would run riot shield with my golden cleaver and throwing knives. Luckily, I wasn't an asshole who ran stunts, but I did run stims because like I wanted to run faster. But yeah, no, I've leveled it from that accidentally.
Yeah, I can't wait till I'm running because I don't think I'll finish the Joker by the time I finish assault rifles. Because I'm so far with the Joker. I was cruising yesterday, but today was rough. But
Isn't like just the vehicle destroys the hardest part to get?
Sucks
literally
ass.
everything with the Joker is so annoying to get.
Okay, it's like launchers in general. Everything sucks ass, so much ass. But with the Joker, it's like add a 7 to 10 times multiplier on it.
Yeah,
It's just
awful.
amount of ass.
It's so bad. It's funny when you get kills because people get really fucking mad. But like the best way to get kills for me right now is I play shoot the ship, and whenever I spawn, I just immediately aim across the map and shoot a rocket. So like on shoot the ship, if you're on the on shoot house, if you're on the side that has the like construction like room area, I don't know what it's called.
Anti-town?
Yeah, whatever. That side.
It's by that's by A point. Yeah,
No,
domination.
Whatever.
Yes,
it's A. That one you can shoot
Wow.
across, but the other one you can't. So I always want to spawn on that one so I can just hop up on the wall, shoot my rocket, and then snipe the guy that's sitting there.
Is that purely because of the fact that on the other side you can't? It goes too far forward and it's that wall right in front of you?
and it kills you. Yep. It's fucking awful. I hate it.
Dude, yesterday I was watching you. We were playing Hardpoint, and the first Hardpoint on Shoot Alice is like right in the middle there. So Will would hop up on the wall, shoot when it would fly up. Enemies have taken the Hardpoint. Boom! Will's rocket comes out of fucking nowhere because it takes 8 years to go anywhere.
It is very rewarding when you get a kill with it because like it's such a piece of shit. It literally doesn't do anything right. It's awful.
True.
Like
we've talked about your gold grind a lot, Will, and I've chimed in a little bit, but let's talk about Kate starting the gold grind. Kate got into it a little bit.
I think she's.
Do be kind of rough though.
It's kind of rough.
Did you think I was
rough.
frozen?
It's rough.
Yeah, I did. That was
For a
impressive, Kate.
You didn't move.
Don't
Kate,
do it
you've
again. You're
golded
gonna
what?
freak me out.
You've golded like 2 guns now.
I have the AK and the new pistol, but that doesn't even count. I don't think towards Damascus.
It doesn't, but if you're trying to go for like every gun, it does.
True Damascus.
True Damascus, yes, but
Okay, no,
Damascus,
because you
it does
still
not.
get Damascus if you don't.
Well, yes,
do you
but
get another Damascus
no,
if you do that?
No.
You don't get
So,
anything
yeah,
for
no,
the other
true
guns.
Unlock Damascus
You can shut up
for it.
about that, Will. I'm not doing extra guns because I think it's stupid and annoying. I'm already frustrated with the AK. I was playing it for like 2 months. I wasn't trying to gold it, but it was so annoying.
It's because that
And-
gun's got some terrible recoil, so getting long shots with it is absolute hell.
Hey, I
It's
did
not
it.
even the recoil. It's just like I am not good at long
good job.
shots.
I told you though,
Yeah,
this will
I'm
make
just
you
not good
better
at the
in
game.
Warzone. It'll make you better in Warzone hitting those long shots.
Well, I understand that. I hate every moment of everything, all of it.
That's valid. Kate,
Well,
I think
that's
you're gonna
just normal.
absolutely hate the FAL. I just realized that
Yeah,
now.
you're gonna
hate
despise it,
the
Kate.
FAL, and it's
What's
the
the
gun that you
FAL?
have to do.
It's a
the gun
single
Will and I are running
shotgun.
right now. It's a single fire. I have it unlocked enough to have the 30-round magazine on it.
I do too.
and it's all about the trigger finger, but
My
it
hand
can
hurts
kinda
sometimes
suck.
from that fucking gun. Like the amount of flicking I have to do, it's fucking awful.
Well, that's
I
because
fucking
you don't
hate
play
it.
video games correctly. If I'm being honest with you,
Why?
You move your wrist. If you move your wrist, you're gonna hurt your wrist.
Okay.
I play
I've got
moving
the
my arm
shot
on
in
a
the
lower
wind.
sensitivity.
I do,
I'm
but
just being honest.
okay, I do it moving my arm, but like if I'm just moving a little bit, I'm not gonna flick with my whole arm.
That's valid, but like, what? How far are you flicking your wrist, bro?
Sometimes I am a laser beam. It's just like bum. I'm aim hacking with my own arm. But I don't know. At least I'll get some platinums if I give up, but
you say, you know what? We're talking about this too much. Andrew, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I really have nothing to add to this subject.
Fair
One,
enough.
because I'm not going for a gold grind, and I'm just.
I was gonna say, Andrew, do you have any? If you were to gold the gun, not necessarily going to, but if you were to, what gun would you want to gold?
I'd probably finish golding, the SPR, AMAX. Guns that I have max level, but the only things I need to get for them are long shots and mounted kills. So
That's valid.
I just don't want to put the effort in to actually do it, mainly just because I already have a skin that I like better than gold.
Which is your Damascus M4?
Or not? No, the
I don't have Damascus.
I meant Obsidian. I meant Obsidian. What Obsidian gun do you have?
Just the M4.
Okay, yes. You like the
Hemophiliac.
Hemophiliac, that one, yes.
Hemophiliac.
I blanked on the name. I almost wanted to call it something else, but I'm not gonna say it. Because I'd
say it and break.
I will. No, it's not like a bad thing. I just sound like an idiot if I say it.
I honestly don't know what hemophiliac is. Or like what hemophiliac
I'm to Google.
is. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's a bleeding disorder in which blood does not clot properly and can lead to spontaneous bleeding.
Well, that's fun.
So like if I just get a scratch, I could be bleeding for days. I actually believe one of my cousins has this. Now that I think about it. I just never knew what it's called. For the last year and a half, he's had a bandage on his arm because he's just had a cut down here that doesn't heal.
Oh, that's awful.
Yep.
He's had to do like, fish
quite
skin
unfortunate.
grafts and stuff to fix it. I think recently he just was able to it was finally closed.
Damn.
So yeah, no, it's a whack thing.
All right, I have an important thing to bring up. Really important. Top of priority. Who do you think is going to win the Jake Paul fight? It's Jake Paul or is it Logan Paul?
It's Jake Paul versus Ben Askren.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean
I
to see
think
my
Ben
desktop.
Askren's going to win.
I don't
As
know.
much as I know Jake Paul's probably going to win, I want Jake Askren.
How much is
I
the
don't-
fight?
Ben Askren.
They're gonna get so much money. It doesn't matter.
I
want to
watch it.
They're both gonna get millions of dollars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
That's what fighting does.
I thought it's today.
Oh
Does it say
yeah,
the
no, it
17th or
is.
the
It
18th?
is. It is. It's 9 o'clock. Is it really pay-per-view?
Yes.
Yeah, most are.
Oh, that's
Most fights
fucking
are
dumb.
pay-per-view.
Well, yeah, I know.
Literally,
But
almost every fight is pay-per-view.
he's 2-0.
Yeah.
I could beat the shit out of Jake Paul. Let's be fucking
No,
honest.
he's 2-0. He's 2-0
against KSI's brother.
Fighting KSI's brother, who's just a fucking idiot, and then fighting a basketball player who quite literally has probably never been in a fight before, who's probably never punched anyone before, is what all of like the people were saying. Is like it's a guy who's probably never fought. But yeah,
Exactly, and he beat the fuck out of both of them.
Like the thing of why this Jake Paul Ben Askren fight is going around is like why it's so big is because Ben Askren like the thing with Ben Askren is he's like don't get me wrong, I want to win, like I don't want to lose because that's just fucking dumb, but he's like I don't want to get famous off this, and that's like the fear of him winning. He's like if I win, then people are gonna be like fucking following me and shit and like doing dumb shit. He feels like he's like I don't want to be that guy who's now like famous because he beat up Jake Paul type shit.
I would want to be the guy who is famous for beating up Jake Paul.
Well, yeah, but
I'm amazed it's still going on.
Like he wants to like have like a life though after this and shit.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to have to like deal with paparazzi and stuff.
He just wants to keep doing what he does.
Exactly. He I'm pretty sure he fights MMA. He got his there's a clip of him getting his shit rocked in an MMA fight.
Okay, hold up. Sorry to interrupt. You know how much you're charging for this shitty fight?
It's like $50.
Yeah, it's $50 fucking dollars, dude. That's awful.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Because you have to buy the pay-per-view because you buy the
so
pay-per-view
dumb.
subscription.
Well, that's disgusting. Like that's
Yeah, it's like $50.
awful. I was gonna if it was like 10, I was gonna be like, "Hey, you guys want to watch the fight?"
Oh hell yeah!
But
yeah, I would have been there.
We
But
should totally.
no,
We should still watch it though. I'm not paying for it, but not legally. We'll find some skeeb to pay for it for us. But
fair enough.
Hey Randy.
Hey Randy, I need $50.
I'll pay you back, I promise. No, but what is it? Ben Askren, he fought in an MMA fight, and there's a clip of it, and it's him getting his absolute shit rocked. I don't know if it's in the beginning or what round it's in, but the guy he's fighting just fucking flying knees Ben Askren in the head, and he's completely knocked out.
Yeah,
completely gone. He got a knee straight to like the jaw, I think it is, and he's just out. Fight's over, and that's like the clip that people like all the Jake Paul stands are like, yeah, that's what Jake's gonna do. I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. You're fucking idiots.
He got hit with the fucking force of a god.
Honestly, the only reason I think Ben Askren is fighting is not for publicity. It's not for the money. It's partially for the money. It has to be, but it's more or less to like put Jake Paul in his place. I think.
I just want to see him.
It's to be like because Ben Askren grew up wrestling. He was like a really good fucking wrestler. Ben Askren went on to Logan Paul's podcast, the Impulsive podcast, and was like, "Here's why I'm gonna win." He's like, I don't know if Jake's a good fighter. I've never seen Jake truly have to fight someone. He's like, I've watched Jake fight a YouTuber's brother, and a basketball player who's probably never punched a person. And it's like, and he's like, will I win? I think so. Is Jake a good fighter? He's like, if Jake's a good fighter, he'll probably beat me. But like, if not, I'm gonna win.
I'm amazed the fight's still happening. In all honesty, because a bunch of very hush bad things came out about Jake Paul doing very icky things.
He's done very icky things his whole life.
No, but this is like
it's essay stuff.
Yeah, like it's awful. It's actually really fucking disgusting.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
about it. Mainly
Like,
just
really
because I keep
gross.
the Paul brothers out of my
Well,
sphere of
I'm gonna be
influence.
honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. It just keeps like I get like the random fucking TikTok of it every like 50,000 swipes.
I
H3
did
talks
see a
about
TikTok
him, so that's
today.
how I know.
I did see
Yeah.
the TikTok today of Ben Askren on the, or at least of Logan talking about Jake Paul, or
Yeah.
talking to Jake Paul about Ben Askren.
Yeah.
Ben Askren, yeah. He, about how in one video he was just kind of bitch punching and made it super public, and then that was like way before the fight, and then a little before the fight his punches actually seemed legit now, and like his training
Oh, Ben
video is
Askren's
like,
fight. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's I know exactly what one you're talking about because I think Andrew, I think you and I are on pretty much the same exact TikTok at this point. And but it's him with like the old dude and he's kind of just doing like the taps and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a whole thing ultimately. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I think it's.
We'll end up hearing about it. It's gonna blow up the fucking internet for a day.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
and
wanna
everyone's gonna be like, I still don't give a shit.
I just want to see his ass. I just want to see his ass handed to him. I
You
saw
know
a
what I
video.
wonder?
I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see, Jake Paul's bloody face, just face down on a boxing mat.
Yeah, I
You
just.
know what I?
What?
You know what I want to know your guys' thoughts on? What are your thoughts on this dumb fucking idea of YouTubers fighting TikTokers? Like, what the fuck is that?
I'm better with. I'm more okay with that. That's fucking hilarious.
That is funny.
Like,
I'm okay with people fighting.
There's one fight that I want to see in that whole entire thing, and it's Danny Duncan and whoever the fuck he's fighting, because that shit just seems funny. Do you guys know who Danny Duncan is?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Danny Duncan is a guy. He lives in Florida, I'm pretty sure, and he just fucks around. He just memes on everything. He literally, one of his best friends is a midget, and they fucking just do dumb shit together. They fuck with people, and pretty much. And but he bought a Tesla, and then went to a store and bought like fucking bull horns that are probably 6 feet long, and he bolted them to the hood of the fucking Tesla, and that's what he drove around in. And he just does dumb shit. He basically does jackass shit, but on YouTube, and like. He'll like go. He's in the past gone to like college campuses and act like a security guard and dumb shit like that. And it's just really funny. I wonder how. I think some of the fights are gonna be fun. I think the whole Bryce Hall and Tyler, whatever the fuck, the other two, like the two really popular guys. I think those two can go suck a dick. They're just like, I'm all big man. I'm gonna do this. It's like yeah,
Bryce Hall is 5'8".
Bryce Hall, literally though. Bryce Hall is 5'8". And he's fighting Tanner Fox. I'm pretty sure he's fighting like Tanner Fox when he was a fucking scooter kid.
Oh my god, dude! I don't understand the fascination with putting celeb. Like I understand, but like at
doing
least
it for
with
money. It's all money.
I know, but it's like with Logan Paul and Jake Paul. I watched the first fight because I thought I'd see them. I'm gonna say it right now. I despise those two. I don't think they should be on the internet.
I've never enjoyed their content.
I think they are scum. I don't like them, but I like to see them get punched in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a simple man. I like simple things.
Last year, I watched.
I like blood and violence and and two brothers just eating it.
Yeah. No, last year I watched the Jake Paul or not Jake Paul, Logan Paul KSI second fight, the second one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because the first one tied, and I was like, "That's bullshit." I wanted to see someone break a nose.
The first one tied because it was rigged, so they both get a lot of money, and then they get even more money because people want the second fight.
KSI good. I like KSI more.
KSI won the second one in rounds. They won in rounds. KSI is actually kind of funny. He is in like a small YouTube. He's in a YouTube group in the UK. I've watched a good bit
the
of
Sidemen.
stuff. Yeah, I love this. I've watched a good bunch of the Sidemen. I like their stuff. I think they're funny.
He's just KSI. I have no opinion on. He just needs to exist across the pond, and he's fine.
He was supposed to fight Jake Paul, but then COVID got really bad. Because the whole thing was if Jake the whole entire time he was like prepping for the fights with KSI's brother and the whoever the fuck basketball player, I forgot who he fought. He's like, I'm gonna take on KSI. I'm gonna take on KSI. I'm gonna do what my brother couldn't do because I'm better than Logan. And everyone and their fucking mom is like, Jake, you're a pussy ass bitch, and we all know Logan would wreck your shit any day of the week. Like everyone fucking knows that. And but during this whole thing, KSI said in an interview, if Jake beats these two, then I'll fight Jake. Just out of like, fuck it, why not at this point? I'll just make more money pretty much. And because like,
you know what's
what
funny?
people don't know. Yeah, what's up?
No, I saw a TikTok today of Jake Paul on Disney Channel doing the like Disney thing, and then it cut to him just saying a bunch of curse words and being just a complete another asshole. And you're like, these were taken a year apart from each other. I think that is so funny.
True, man lost his Disney show and it just went down.
I don't know how. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Drake. I don't know how.
I don't even know what show he's on.
He was on Bizarre or something. The one that sounded like Aardvark. I hate
Bizarre Aardvark.
There you go. Thank you, Kate.
No idea.
Wait, are you serious?
I think so. I actually think so. I remember looking at that show because my sister would watch it sometimes and being like, "What the fuck is this?
What the fuck? Why?
It was like iCarly.
It really is. It was
3 seasons.
It was like iCarly, right? It was like a Disney shitty iCarly because they had a web show or something, right? Am I right?
But they were YouTubers.
I don't even know what it's about.
I've literally only seen it while my sister was watching it.
Best friends Paige and Frankie put their talents to use while making video blogs for their online comedy channel.
Yep, it's iCarly.
iCarly, but shit.
They're invited to produce videos at Google Studios, an influential entity in the industry. There, they continue their quest to reach the top of the blogosphere. Together with longtime friend Bernie and fellow Voogle stars Dirk and Amelia, the girls embark on a series of comedic adventures in hopes of becoming even bigger online celebrities.
Oh, it's literally just a shittier iCarly.
Yeah,
it is just shitty iCarly.
Of course, Jake Paul plays Dirk.
And you can tell it was written by old people because they call it blog, a video blog. The blogosphere, seriously? Right. Seriously?
What is even playing on Disney Channel right now? I haven't watched Disney Channel in probably like here.
Who fucking knows? I'm just gonna say for what's on Disney Channel to just when I have kids and they happen to be watching it, so I can be like, "What the fuck is this? This is trash."
No, I'm more just curious than anything because like I was a big Disney Channel kid. I watched a shit ton of Disney Channel.
I did too.
No, Disney.
Disney Channel's most popular shows of the last 30 years. No, I don't want that. I want to know like what it is right now. Because obviously, you know what? I want to read this out real quickly though. Oh yeah, but hear me out. I want to list this out though. Number 1, and I agree, is Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, yeah,
that shit slaps. Second, Kim Possible. Fire.
Also true.
If you disagree, literally you're wrong. Third, Hannah Montana. Understandable. Then That's So Raven, also pretty fire.
Classic.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna see if I disagree.
Okay.
That's So Raven. Wasn't that like early 2000s, like 2000?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Or is it?
What's
90s?
Crazy?
They only have
it literally is Disney Channel. It's Disney Channel's most popular thing from the last 30 years, and it's like this is like the official rankings too. Apparently,
you know what?
Number 20 is Sunny with a Chance.
Okay,
20.
Let me bring this up. So, I'm looking on Wikipedia right now, just trying to figure out what is currently like playing on Disney Channel.
I have it up.
Yeah,
website.
On their website. Okay, then you can go ahead.
The Disney Channel website. It's okay. So they're playing Amphibia, which is like an animated thing. Big City Greens, which is also another animated thing. Big Hero 6, the series. Sundays at 11:30 p.m. No, a.m.
Sorry.
Bunked,
Shit.
which is looks like Jesse.
DuckTales.
DuckTales. Gabby Duran and the Unsittables. I think she babysits aliens. Jesse's still playing Raven's Home with Raven.
Yeah, no, I've heard about that
That's the
one.
Raven reboot.
Okay.
It's like when they made Full House and then they made Fuller House.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Raven has children, and so does Chelsea. Very fun. Children make everything worse. No offense.
If you
Sydney
have
to the
children, why the hell are you watching our podcast?
You don't. You shouldn't. We're. You can tell we're not the favorite. That's why we're here.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Okay. But anyway, there's
Anyways,
only like
it's only like
5 shows, like 7, I think.
4,
when we watched it. What did you watch when you were a kid watching Disney Channel?
No, but
There's,
okay,
like,
I can
9
make
new
a
shows.
a different 5 shows?
No,
God,
there were more than
all I
5
watched
shows
was
when we were a kid. When we
That's
were a
what you
kid, they
feel
were
like,
more
but
than
think
5
about it.
shows. I
That's
can
what
tell
it
you right
seems like.
now.
But think about it. All I watched religiously. All I watched was Phineas and Ferb, Wizards of Waverly Place,
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana was always
yeah.
one up there.
You guys watch Good Luck Charlie?
Yes, I
Hell
did.
fucking
didn't
yeah,
really.
I did.
There you go.
Zach and Cody.
Zach and
Okay,
Cody.
so
Either
here-
of them.
Sweet Life on Deck
Okay,
and
let
Sweet
me
Life of
let me
Zack
say
and
this,
Cody.
okay?
That's all I
So
got. What
all
else
at
you
this
got?
all at the
That's
same
main
time.
things I got.
Already all at the same time. We had Zach and Cody, right? This was
Yeah.
all playing on the same time, right? Zach and Cody, Sweet Life on Deck, of course.
Correct.
Then Wizards of Waverly Place, and Hannah Montana, and they crossed over. So they were all making episodes at the same time. Then you had Phineas and Ferb, of course,
Fire.
right? And then you had Good Luck Charlie, which was showing up right around that time, right?
Yep.
Then Jesse came out right around that time, towards the end of it. Okay. Fucking Dog with a Blog was out around that time, a little later, but
Kinda
still
arbitrary, Jake.
still in the era.
I didn't even
right?
notice that you were counting. I was just doing it too. I didn't even notice.
Okay. Austin and Alley was on during that era too. That is
Never enjoyed that
100%.
show.
I hated that show. I hated that
Personally,
show.
never enjoyed that show. But
Dog with
Didn't
the
they have
Blog
Lab
is
Rats or
worse.
something?
Lab Rats was
no,
XD.
Lab Rats was new.
Fuck.
Oh,
Can we
it
talk
was.
about? Can we talk about how fucked and awful Disney XD was? The only time I ever watched Disney XD was if Phineas and Ferb was on Disney XD.
Are you kidding me? There was what about?
Oh my god,
no,
Disney
no,
XD
no,
was
no, no,
ass.
No. Disney XD had 2 good shows.
Oh, what's his fucking name? Hold on. You have to give me a second.
You gotta give me a second.
Is it the stunt
What
guy?
was- Yes. What was the show with the kid who was
it's
a
like
stunt man and his
Kick-
brother called him a dillweed?
Okay, that
Kick
one
it,
was pretty.
kick something.
That one was
Kick
fucking
Butowski.
great.
Kick Butowski.
That one was heat. That
That's
was
a
an
good show.
amazing
I will
show.
agree with that.
That was
one.
an amazing show. No matter
enjoyed
how
that show.
shit it was written, it was always interesting.
Wait, I gotta check.
Kick Butowski, kick. Kick
The intro, fire.
Well, okay, wait. Can we here?
Okay,
Hold
I
up.
have a list of all the shows then
For
they've
Disney
been playing
XD?
since 1995, just for
Yes.
Disney.
Okay.
I have the hiccups also, so sorry. Oh wait, there's also Disney XD here. Yeah.
my God,
Disney
this is
XD had
This is so
his
nostalgic.
original. Okay, so they had Phineas and Ferb in 2009, and then also Aaron Stone, Yin Yang Yo, Zeke and Luther, I'm in the Band, and then 2010 was Kick Butowski, Suburban Daredevil, The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and Pair of Kings. 2011 only had Kick in it.
Oh.
I was gonna say,
2012 was
Kicking it
Labra.
low-key wasn't bad.
I never saw it.
It was.
Kicking it was on
I-
Disney XD. It was the one karate thing with
Yeah, I have it
Jason
pulled
whatever.
up.
He's the dude from
From
he's the
Hannah
dude from
Montana. The
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah,
like-
Michael
the brother.
Mitchell Musso.
Yes.
40-year-old
He-
man who looks like he's
He's
perpetually
14.
perpetually
That was,
stuck in his
uh,
teens.
Yeah.
the other guy.
Then again, I'll just out myself. I think I only truly liked Kicking It because the one blonde girl, I forgot her name, was on it.
I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew it.
She's
I
cute.
saw that
She's
and I
cute.
went, "That's
She's
it."
cute. Don't at me. She's cute.
Okay.
Am I wrong, Will? Like, are you saying she's
I'm
not
no
cute?
comment.
She's pretty
She's
cute.
underage.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
2020. I'm 20, not
She's
2020.
older than us.
How old is she?
In the show,
Okay,
yes.
but here,
She
hold
was
on.
underage.
Yeah, but when I watched it, I was also like probably
Okay.
14.
Zeke
So-
and Luther, awful. Hated it. Could not watch it.
What was that show?
They were
again?
like bro skater dudes. Fucking hated it. It was like it was kind of like Ned's survival guide but take all the like
It has-
fun.
it
That's
has
the
it
classified
has the guy
school
with the-
survival
it-
guide.
Okay, that show.
That
was also
show's good.
amazing.
Anyways, banger.
I watched Zeke and Luther like occasionally.
that was
just because
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I know.
It was what was on. It was the in between show between the good ones.
I mean, Nickelodeon live action was kind of banger, even though most of them were produced by Dan Schneider.
Oh,
Mm,
Icky Man.
We don't support that.
Look at what I just
when
said.
you watch the
general,
shows
please.
again, when you
There
watch the
is-
shows again,
it does get a
you're
little
just
icky.
you're just like, oh no.
Okay, look at the
Gamer's
thing.
Guide to pretty much everything.
I think we should watch
Hell yeah. We should rename this podcast
What?
Gamer's
Gamer's Guide
Guide
to
to literally everything. That's what we do.
What?
I think we have a bro, do you guys remember my babysitter is a vampire? My babysitter's a vampire.
Yes,
Dude, that shit
Yes.
fucking slapped, dude.
that
That's
was
up on the like
dumbest show
it was
ever.
so good.
but it was so good.
we should watch that too.
Dumbest
We
shit
should also
ever.
watch fuck, what was it called? Fuck. Well, they played Doctor
Let's
Who on
watch
Disney
Fuck.
XD.
Corey in the
I
House was
remember.
also playing while Hannah
Corey
Montana was
House, I
playing.
enjoyed
Oh,
Corey in the
okay.
House.
Corey
in the
House.
Sunny
My
with a
favorite
Chance.
anime.
Oh,
Always.
the Jonas Brothers series, Jonas. You guys watch
Yeah,
that?
That show was
I forgot
awful.
that existed.
That show was actually awful. It was shot like
It
like
was
kind of
so
like
That was my
weird.
earlier on. Earlier on, when I said Sunny with a Chance was 20th, if you guys like looked at my camera, I started laughing, and it was because I noticed that, and I was like, I forgot that existed.
Literally,
Completely.
okay. At 2 seasons still though.
Didn't they have
What the hell?
have their fourth brother in there? Who people
He was like the
no
he,
one
Uh,
knew.
he had like special guest parts in it where he just got like shit on pretty much. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Frankie, yeah, Frankie wasn't even a
was just
main
like-
character. He's a
It's
reoccurring
like, okay,
character.
Frankie, congrats, you're here. Go get us
what
fucking
the
water.
fuck
or
is
something.
this?
Like that was like he wasn't. He wasn't.
Wait,
a
their
part of it.
last name wasn't even Jonas, and it was Lucas.
Hold up. I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, really? Their last
The
name
Lucas
wasn't.
brothers. No,
It wasn't even the Jonas Brothers.
no, it wasn't even the Jonas brothers in it. Their band name was just Jonas.
you-
Everyone
you
knows who
didn't
they
know
were.
that?
Okay,
You guys didn't know that?
No, that's awful. I want to quit.
that's icky.
I want to quit.
End of podcast.
What were
We're
you
ending it
gonna say?
right now.
Okay,
We need to
so
have a morning
we need,
period.
We do need to take a break, but we're gonna leave. We'll talk about this when we get back. There is a whole section for former gaming program on Disney XD. I am talking
I think we need to just
ESL
review all of
speed
that.
runs. I'm talking Overwatch contenders.
Forgot about this.
I'm
I
talking
completely forgot about that.
the IGN show.
I know.
like
That's what I was gonna say. The IGN show, dude. I completely forgot that.
hosted
Yeah.
by Jimmy Wong from fucking video game high school. What the fuck is this, dude? Why didn't it show up when we were watching it, dude? All right, but we do actually have to go to break. We're 8 minutes over, so we're gonna go to break, and then we'll be back to
Oh my
discuss
gosh, dude, I forgot about IGN.
this. So I'll see you guys at. Hello, welcome back.
We're back
So
for break.
Hi there.
So I didn't know that they had a gaming block on fucking Disney Plus. That makes it a lot more epic, if you ask me. I probably would have hated it as a kid. I was very elitist.
100%.
Still kind of are.
You
I'm
still
not
are.
very elitist, okay? I'm a
You still
little
are.
bit.
Just a
You're
little
just-
bit.
Not
You're,
very.
I am
You are
not
elitist,
very
not
elitist.
very.
I'm
just-
not elitist. I am just the quintessential
Okay.
gamer. That's it.
Okay, fine.
I don't
Raise
judge
your
you because
hand
you don't play
if you
fucking
believe
anime.
that Will is an elitist.
Okay, Kate, that one hurts. That one hurts. Anyway, I don't understand why I'm
I
an
just want to be part of
elitist.
the group.
I don't think I'm an elitist. I think I'm just a
Will,
gaming
out of our
monk.
Will, out of our whole group of friends, who is the elitist?
Well, that depends on your definition of elitist. When it comes to
What is
gaming,
your definition of elitist,
okay,
Will?
well, when it comes to gaming, maybe I'm a little elitist, but anything else, I don't think so.
I just want to hear, out of all of us, who do you think is the most elitist in your opinion?
In my opinion,
Out of the whole
Humbly.
group,
out of
server,
everybody, it's
Excluding,
probably. I
like-
would have to probably give it to Isaac. That to the whole server.
to
No,
the
no
whole
hate.
server, yeah.
No, Isaac. See, the only thing I'm elitist in, I will not even that much, is fucking video games, and that's just because I've played like every fucking genre for fucking 10 years now.
Genre?
Yeah, every type of game I've played it.
Every time,
John's
what is
in
it?
here?
Yeah, what's that?
Are you kidding me?
Genre?
No one told me John was coming.
I didn't realize the name was. I didn't realize it was
Jake was
genre. I didn't realize it was spelled with a a J.
G smell.
JONRE.
So this is the part where everyone's mean to Will, and then he gets mad, and then he goes to go play by himself for a couple
Genre.
hours.
The brother of Shira. But you get my point.
I just think you guys
Anyways,
are mad that I'm good at
we
video
probably-
games.
No,
And
I'm
you're
just
not the
making fun of
elitist?
your inability to speak English.
Well, the elitist comment is you being mad at me being good at video games, but whatever, it's
No.
fine. It's fine.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm the best, I know. See, it's not hard. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you are, Will. You're my best friend.
Thank you.
You're my best friend, Will. You
Thank
are the
you.
nicest dude I know.
You're lucky we're on the
You're so
podcast right
nice.
now, asshole.
Don't you agree, Jake? Will is just the greatest guy.
Will, if I had to give Will a solid, like, if there's one word that I had to put with Will, it's the word compassionate.
I'm gonna count to 10, and
He's so sweet.
when
He's such
that,
a nice guy.
when
Will
that
He
is the
remembers
best
all of our
friend.
birthdays.
Do you guys want a job?
You know
do you guys
that-
want? Do
You know that you know that best friend that you will have, audience, that like you just can always trust. They're always there for you because deep
Oh, no,
down they
I'm
always
a-
care for you. They're
I'm a-
always
I'm a
there, and
lying
you know they're the
bitch. You
sweetest
should never
people
trust me
ever.
with anything.
They'll never lie to you. They're the
I'm a
most
spy.
kind-hearted person. That's Will.
I have a
Will is
cold
our
heart.
kind-hearted sweetheart. Will is a
Will's
box.
our little teddy bear.
You know how when
I
like
really
in
hate
elementary
this.
school how you have those little box of sweethearts? That's Will. Will's
I didn't
our
have
sweetheart.
those. I didn't. I'm okay being elitist now. Fuck you guys. I only play good games, and I'm the best.
Then why do you still play Call of Duty?
Because I like the
Damn.
hunt. I like the hunt.
Will, I have to continue dominating Halo. I have to remember that.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna
then
do it. I'll
after
download
that,
it.
I have another Damascus level grind in Halo to do. But school's almost over, so I'll have plenty of time. Yeah.
Bro, I just thought about I keep thinking about next year when me, Andrew, and our friend John live in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be gaming. It's
Yeah,
gonna
but-
Yeah. It's gonna be really epic.
with Christian just down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Will, you'll have to drive up and we'll have 3 microphones to make an on-set podcast.
That'd be really funny. I would do that. It'd be
We'll
funny
set that.
though.
We'll set it up. Like I'll make a little thing to attach all of our microphones to. Like Andrew and I'll build a little thing. We'll get an extension cord to like a surge protector. Plug in all the mics. Have them all running into one computer.
Bam,
Figure it
done.
all out.
Well, hopefully you might have a desktop by then, right, buddy boy?
That's the
Buckaroo?
goal, which would then mean that my laptop would then be able to be moved around and used. I hope to. I probably won't though, but I hope to.
That'd be cool.
Currently talking to my parents about just getting money for my birthday.
Nice.
As bad as much as parents hate that, I was like, you know what, Mom, if you want to just not give me money and you want to give me a physical item, could always just give me like clothes that you know I'm not gonna keep. Let me return all of them, and then from there
build a computer.
Give me all of these items and the receipt, not for any. I love the gesture of you giving me all this stuff.
My parents, I tell my parents, I'm like, if you don't give me the receipt, you know I'm just gonna be annoyed. Because half the things my parents buy me is, I don't know, I felt like you'd want this, and it's like I already have 4 of them. Like it's something like that.
Yeah.
All of my clothes are repeats. I never wear anything different. I'm like a cartoon character.
I've worn this hoodie.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen her closet. It's just the same outfit over and over again.
Yeah,
I've worn this hoodie for the last 4 days.
White shirt, khaki pants.
And then this one, this for the last like other week, and then one of these that's just a different color for the last like other week. That's
another cartoon character. Very nice. Do you have that problem when you try to run and then you run off a cliff and then you're just floating there for a little bit and you're like, uh-oh,
dude,
and then you fall into a pit of crocodiles?
How long I there with until I look down, because I honestly think you don't fall until you look down. So I think you could just walk back.
It's true. I just get so startled. I don't feel the ground anymore. I'm like, wait a second. I look down.
Where's the floor? And then you fall.
That's where it all goes wrong, honestly. It's just you gotta look up. Look at the sky.
You know, when
I'm
chasing that
stars,
when I'm chasing that damn roadrunner, you know, he just gets away from me.
Can we talk about how much better cartoons were when we were children compared to now?
I don't think
I'm scared of them now.
I don't think there's that many out right now.
They haunt my dreams, honestly.
No, I think
died, I feel like.
Well, I disagree. I think cartoons are just fine. I just think our tastes have evolved, so we just don't think those are good, and we've moved on to other shows.
We've
just grown up.
Because regular show kind of still slaps, though.
Okay, take regular show and replace every soda with a beer, and it makes a lot more sense.
Well, I know, but like, even
that is an adult show that was cleaned up. Go on a kid's night.
Well, even like Adventure Time is still fun.
Can't even do that. I never enjoyed Adventure Time. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was
fine.
I enjoyed Adventure Time.
I'm not, and that's me not trying to like hate on it, but I never could get into it. I never could. I don't know why. I always thought
regular show was superior in every way, but I still enjoy it. I think it's a good show even now.
Adventure Time is a good show.
I don't like Amazing World of Gumball. I think Amazing World of Gumball's ass.
Yeah, agreed.
I just think that's a legitimate children's show.
Well, I just even when it was when I'd watch it as a kid,
Adventure Time has some like weird story elements.
I would also say that
Adventure Time is literally just a psychedelic.
I think. Have you watched? So I think
I just processed that after you said the whole regular show, give it a beer instead of a soda. It's just so true.
That is very true.
Like Adventure Time is just a fucking psychedelic.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize how much.
And they replace Wing Kingdom with bar. That's it. It's just they're going to the bar to drink with their friends. That's what they do. And they get drunk off wings. Like they go crazy when they eat a bunch of wings.
It's a regular show.
They just drank a lot.
Someone trying to escape reality of their alcoholism.
I love regular show.
Like soda.
Regular show 100% is responsible for more of the absurdist, like abstract humor that I indulge in, because like there's a basketball that talks and he dunks really well, and
there's a
really
basketball
funny.
that talks, and then later you meet a backboard.
Yeah, and then
not to mention that the main characters are a green ogre, a yeti, a raccoon, a blue jay, a gumball machine, and a ghost, and a living lollipop.
No, even that I can like put away, but like the part where they just like they'll go from like cleaning the park to having to save the world in like 30 seconds. Like
Just because Rigby got lazy.
or like like there's one episode where they're just fucking around or they have to put chairs away or something. And then they find an
Oh, yeah, the
arcade
chairs.
machine and the arcade
That's
machine
literally like the second episode.
Yeah. And then he like tries to destroy the world. It's like that's funny. I enjoy that. That's all. Also, okay, another thing I was gonna say is I know I've talked to Kate about this, but have you guys ever watched or recently watched Johnny Test?
No.
Okay.
Are you gonna talk about every whiplash?
You're talking about how the sisters are hot.
Well, I would agree, but
every time
Agreed.
something moves
Anyway.
in that show, it's just
I got you, Kate.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
I couldn't. I tried to
Oh,
rewatch it.
Noises, every single movement.
Yeah, I
It's
could
awful.
not watch it because it's just like every time someone blinks, it's like it's like an air horn going off. And I didn't, and it's crazy
Stupid.
how I didn't realize that as a kid. Like I did not realize that at all as a kid.
It's like obnoxious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like,
be honest with you. What are we talking about? You guys brought up Johnny Test, and I started singing the song in my head.
in Johnny
Get out.
Test, in
How
Johnny
every
Test
movement.
has a sound.
You know, the whip crack sound when something
Yeah,
like
I
moves
never
really
noticed.
quick. They
I,
do
like,
that
never noticed
every time anything.
Never
Yeah,
noticed
you
that.
never
I don't
noticed
know.
it as a kid, but as soon as you watch it as like I watched it like 2 years ago and realized it. But like it's so strange.
Imagine being the person who's like makes the sound for that show
It'd be
and
awful.
thinks, yes, this is a good idea.
It kept us engaged. I loved that show as a kid. It was probably my favorite
Just
Cartoon
like-
Network animation for a while. Like
I liked it for his sisters.
yeah.
Just
say-
like in how
Honestly-
most of the like live action shows and had just the tad is too much of a studio audience. They just laughed a little too much at everything.
I feel like with iCarly, a lot of the episodes too, it's like Carly gets like almost assaulted by so many men, and they add laugh tracks to it, and it's like take away those. And this is the worst thing you've ever
That's like
seen. This is
legitimate trauma
awful.
that this girl is.
And they're just like, he just really likes her. He's just chasing her, and trying to kiss her, and like it's fine. It's like, bro,
That isn't
like-
an essay at all.
that's not like every like
Psychowitz
child,
and Victorious.
every woman's fear. Oh my
Or in
gosh.
Victorious, how Psychowitz would like awkwardly like wrap his arms around the girls, and his arm would go like down in front, like hanging over, like just near everything. Like it was, if you rewatch all of those shows, it's so fucked up.
They
It's
add the laugh track to be like, this is fine. It's Dan Schneider. He was like, guys, men, it's all right to do this because it's funny.
Literally
The audience will laugh.
literally traumatizes actors so she'll never ever go back.
Literally forces actress to keep working when her mother is like dying. It's fine.
And he loves
Anyway.
them feet, the little girl
And
feet. Remember when they
feet.
do the feet puppets in iCarly? It was
Yeah, toe
disgusting.
puppets. So it was
Just
like
in
there's
any of
way
them.
too many
Drake and
episodes.
Josh, Victorious, iCarly, all of them. Zoe 101.
When
Just-
Miranda Cosgrove was in the first three, all of them.
Yes.
That's
Zoe
called
101.
range.
You know what I think's really funny though? Damn.
What?
Okay, but the fact that Zoe 101. Do you guys actually know the reason why it ended?
Because she got pregnant.
Yeah,
Because she got
right.
pregnant.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it didn't. I thought she had an abortion too.
Yeah, that too. She did.
Yeah, I remember my mom was telling me about it, and it was like when I was young and I didn't understand what anything was, and she was like, "Don't do that. Don't get pregnant. Don't do it." And I was like, "I don't know how. I won't. Thank you, though.
I don't know how.
I think babies
I
come out
didn't-
of my butt.
Don't even understand how that happens."
Babies come from the store.
When
Honestly,
babies are born, mom
who's-
goes in the
who's-
bathroom,
who's-
poops.
Whose
The
parents?
way a
told them,
baby
like,
is
have
made
you-
is you
do you
sit on the
guys have-
toilet after a man.
That's
Did
why
you
I'm
guys
such
ever
a
have
piece of shit.
Did you guys ever have other friends whose parents told their kid that babies came from a store? You ever hear that one?
Why?
My mom was very direct about it.
I had two. My parents are very direct about it. But I had two friends who, from different families, one told them that one mom told the son that angels brought their baby down in a basket, like,
How
and then
dare
the other
the
one,
angels
and then
do
the
that?
other one was that you went to the secret underground level of the grocery store.
Yeah, I don't think they could have hid it.
Okay,
I'm
but
the oldest.
the second one's a little bit true. Our world is horrible. We live in a dumpster fire. Everything's horrible and
We
the
live in
worst
a
thing ever.
society.
We live in a
Damn.
society that has failed.
Clearly.
Anyways,
All I remember.
how dare
'cause
the
so-
angels take the job from the storks, though? I mean, what the fuck, dude?
That was a huge
Rude.
problem for a
That's what
while.
you're like interested in.
Unemployment.
That's what I'm interested in, man. What the hell? They already have all their other duties. They can they chat with God. They hang out. What are the storks gonna do? They
True.
can't. They can't. What else can they do? All they can do is bring babies. Anyways, moving on.
All right. Well,
Will.
do we still want to talk about birth, or do we want to talk about something else?
I'll talk about whatever.
Did none of you hear what made me
Cackle to myself.
No.
No.
Kate was having an
Nice.
existential crisis.
I'm going through it.
I was just talking about when I was not actually, but joking how kids when they're young they think that babies come when your mom gets pregnant. It's time for the baby, goes in the bathroom and poops, and it's like that's how I was born. That's why I'm such a piece of shit. And then I laughed to myself.
I wish I didn't miss that because that's fucking hilarious.
I was cackling.
But honestly,
That's pretty
though,
good.
what if you were one of those children that was born in the toilet?
That'd be pretty
Toilet
funny.
baby.
My mom
That'd
once
be
told me
pretty
she was
fucked.
afraid to go pee while she was about to enter labor with me because she was like, I didn't want you to fall in. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah. See, my mom, me and my other two siblings, we are all cesarean section, like cesarean. Cut my mom open
C-section, I
and ripped us
understand.
out. Tumor baby.
Little tumor babies. Aw, happy removal day.
Yeah, I forgot it. It's funny though because
It
it's
is
like
funny.
my mom legit could just pick when we wanted to be born. She's like, when do I want
She's
my
just like,
child
I'm
to be?"
keeping you in here for another 3 months.
Like,
You are being a dick right now.
does the normal thing and like wait it goes to 9 months and it's just like given like a range of days, just which of them do you want to make your appointment for?
That's hilarious.
Well, I do have a haircut this day, so that's not gonna work.
Get my nail. I'm getting my toes did on this week, and
I
then,
like
my
to think
nails
that my
are
mom
here.
legit did that when me and my siblings were about to be born.
I have a big project at work. I can't be distracted by anything, so I'm just gonna wait until that's
Can I
over.
bring my work with me to the operating room? Can I just like do work while you guys are doing business?
Like just numb me from like chest down. Make sure my arms can work. I'll just do that.
Nah, yeah, you're just straight. No, that's actually how it is. That my dad told me about it.
Yeah.
You're fucking vibing while you're getting cut into.
My parents told me what it's like. My mom didn't feel a thing. She's just laying there. There's a blue sheet. She's casually thinks like the other side of that sheet. My guts are just there.
Yeah, they cover it so you don't freak out when you see it. Because like when you see your own like blood and stuff, it's like a very human reaction, just like, oh no, death.
Go into shock.
Death come upon me now.
Yeah.
But
the cesarean C-sections are cesarean removal surgeries are so weird because it's like they take out they just pull layer by layer. They just peel you apart.
Open it up and then
like an onion.
There's the baby.
It's like an onion.
Like
straight up, it's just like
onions have layers.
We can move on.
Have you seen that TikTok? Have you seen that TikTok of the dude who does the stupid shit where he's got like the balloon
and inside it's just
Oh
frozen.
yeah.
It's just a frozen water.
And
It
you cut
just
through.
slowly cuts through the balloon.
It's just like
layers.
that when you cut open. When you get cut open, it's just like pop, 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 and then they pull it open and they remove the baby,
And they
Yeah.
just close it all back up.
and then
Just
they
come in
literally
with a
just
fucking
staple you
chainsaw.
back together.
Ching, 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 ching. Congrats, you're a mother. You also have
Yeah.
internal bleeding. My B.
Congrats,
Dap me
you're a
up.
mom, and you will be in intense
never
pain
have
for the
another
next
child.
5 months.
Maybe.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I
Now
have one
pay me
quick thing on the
$60,000
Please.
or
Thank you.
die.
Or we
I
are
just-
taking your home.
I just had a realization, and I think it happened again on another Friday, everybody. Christian just replayed my Snapchat. So I'm assuming that motherfucker just woke up.
Yes,
It is
we didn't even
4:30
we
in the
didn't-
afternoon.
we didn't even do anything yesterday. You know, you want me to reaccount what we did yesterday?
He was telling me that you guys were like you guys were trying to get him to open my video Snapchat.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I wouldn't have given a shit.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
it was
not
hilarious.
me. I was the one.
Yeah,
I was just like, open it.
understandable.
Just do it. Just do it. I don't care. You're
I
connected to the speaker. Just
I
do
wouldn't
it.
have fucking cared. I wouldn't have fucking cared. It was me talking about a girl, if I'm being honest. I'll tell
Simp.
you later.
Simp. Simp.
No,
Simp.
it's actually really
Simp.
creepy. And like I was
Simp.
talking to another person about it today, and they told me it was like low key fate. So
Simp.
You know, Jake, we literally didn't do anything yesterday. People just came over. We sat on our couch. We actually, so names were drawn, and you had to, for the name you drew, you had to make a PowerPoint for that person to present.
Sounds like
Weird.
the
So like
Jackbox game.
you draw. It's almost exactly like the Jackbox game, but but they got very specific with who they
Yeah.
gave it to. And it was a fun time. And I didn't even do it. I just watched. It was really good.
fair enough.
All right, I think that's the
Yes.
podcast, guys. I want to build some Legos.
That's
Ugh. I got a
I
Lego.
got-
man
I
wants
got-
his Legos.
I got an RPG to get back to golding.
Oh fuck.
That sounds like fun.
You know what's really depressing too is that in one because you gotta always gotta start it on COD and end it on COD. Right now I was gonna go into Ground War and play, but then I realized it's fucking realism Ground War, meaning you don't have a radar or anything, so I don't know where the fuck the cars are.
Mm,
It is like
so you
impossible.
can't do it.
So like I'm basically just going into like any map, waiting for someone to get like a UAV and then shoot out of the sky, or a VTOL and then shoot out of the sky.
Mhm.
All I'm doing.
All
How
right.
you do it?
That's the podcast.
You want another podcast, Will?
Make sure check out
Go follow
Gamerware.
the socials. We have an Instagram, a
Gamerware.
TikTok. Use code GAMERWARE. TCCLB4 is it 20% off? I believe.
10.
Well, 10. I always fucked
They
that up.
never
For
do
10% off.
20% off is only for special events.
Yeah, and we're not special unless.
Exactly.
Well, we are
Unless-
special, but whatever.
Ah
Alright,
Aha.
bye, fuckers. I'll see you next week. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to see your face anymore. Get the fuck out. See ya. Shop's
Don't-
closed.
flexed
Tyler,
on.
The show's
Tyler, you're
over.
genuinely friends. What the
Get
hell?
out of here. The show's over. The show's over. Bye bye.